Alright, here begins the NBI Pizza School. I'm going to give you first a brief look at the equipment that I have that I use to make the dough. Of course, the KitchenAid mixer is very necessary. If you don't have one of these, it's a lot more difficult. Two attachments I use. This is the beater paddle. As you can see, it's in kind of rough shape, but it works. Then also the dough hook will be used later in the process. Measuring cup, pretty standard. Piece of marble, my opinion, very important for stretching the dough. This one actually is a little small. It's only 12 inches wide. I make a 13 or 14 inch pizza, so it's a little tricky to use properly, but you'll see that later on. Ingredients, we have instant dried yeast, which you can buy by the 3 7-gram packs for $1.50 or $2 is how most people buy it. Or you can buy a pound of it, which is 454 grams for about $3, so that's a much better value. Olive oil, flour, I just use King Arthur all-purpose flour. I'm not a big fan of bread flour and high protein or high gluten flours. To me, they make too chewy of a crust. Some salt, a little kitchen scale, pizza peels, 2 of them. The wooden one, first of all, is for putting the pizza in the oven. And then the aluminum one is better for taking the pizza out of the oven. You can get by with just one. I would recommend getting a wooden one in that case, because sometimes the pizza dough will not release off of the metal peel very well into the oven. Couple Tupperware type containers, which I'll show you in a bit. Then we have our pizza stones. As you can see, they do end up getting stained and have quite a bit of personality to them. This first one is just kind of a basic pizza stone. You can see it's not real thick. It does have some kind of feet or something on the bottom here. But that's pretty much a standard thickness. But then here is the hearth kit. And as you can see, it's quite a bit thicker. That's about 1 inch thick. Compare that in the thickness to the standard one. You can see it's got quite a bit more mass to it. It also is well used and has a lot of stains from the past. I think this big one here was from a pumpkin pie once that boiled over. But I did measure it. This is the big one. This is 20.5 inches. And it's quite heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven and start heating it up. Obviously you want to put it in cold. You don't want to put a cold stone in a hot oven. Again, you can see it's pretty thick and it's very heavy. So I just have it right in there. I'm going to start off preheating it at 470 or 480 or so. I'm going to go to 480. And it takes at least an hour. Hour and a half, even 2 hours is better to heat that big stone up. So I'll pause it here and go to the next video.